Hello friends, how are you? I'm Ashfaq Mahbub from Olive IT Solution YouTube channel. Welcome to my new web series. Actually, I am going to teach you on various topics such as web designing, graphic designing, web development, and very basic softwares we need to learn, that is Microsoft Office application. I will teach you Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Excel from the Office application, and I also teach you some graphic designing software such as Photoshop, Illustrator, and I will teach you graphic and I will teach you some web designing concepts about HTML coding, CSS coding, Bootstrap coding, and of course I will teach you software web application software development tool Laravel, and actually I will introduce you Laravel 10. Okay, let's start our first class on web designing, and the basic web designing is HTML coding. We have to learn HTML coding about we have to learn HTML coding because HTML is the skeleton of any web page, so we have to learn how to do the HTML coding. We will follow the W3 School website to learn HTML. First of all, on your computer you have to install some HTML editors. You can use Notepad or TextEdit if you are using the Windows platform operating system, and those who are using Mac PC and they find the application TextEdit in their operating system. So now I will discuss the basics of HTML today in our first lesson. Of web designing series. So first of all, we need to learn about HTML. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. HTML describes the structure of a web page. HTML consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. HTML elements label pieces of content such as this is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a link, etc. let's try to do some HTML coding. So first of all, we need a code editor. I choose a code editor which is called Visual Studio. I install this code editor software to my PC. Actually, I use Windows as my operating system. So after installing this software in my PC, I get this environment and interface of the software Visual Studio. So now I will take a new file. I named it index.html. The extension of this file is HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, and then enter. Yes, this is the environment where I will write my HTML codes, and here I will get some facilities of open live server. From this live server support code editor, I will get the live coding, and I can see the effects on the browser that will help me to understand HTML coding. So first of all, I will write something here. I am going to type my own name. I am typing I am Ashfaq Mahbub. Okay. First of all, I need to reload this. Yes, I am Ashfaq Mahbub. Now I am going to write the basic coding of HTML. Okay, so the basic coding, I will follow the W3 school here. So HTML introduction. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. HTML describes the structure of a web page. HTML consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. HTML elements label pieces of content such as this is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a link, etc. So the basic coding is the first tag is less than HTML greater than enter. Okay. In between this opening and closing tag, I will write many more codings such as less than head, HEAD, head tag, open tag and close tag. I will call another tag here named title, open tag and close tag here goes here. Okay. If I write something into this title tag, that will show on the browser's title. We can find the change here. So I write the HTML HTML. Okay, and then if I reload this page, yes, I can find here HTML. If I change the word hello world, yes, we can find the change here. Reload and okay. Wow. So now we are going to write another tag that is called body tag, less than body, and then enter. Yes, body tag. Between the opening and closing tag of body tag, uh, we write that hello, how are you? Yes, in between the body tag, whatever we are writing, and that will display here in the browser. Okay, so now we are going to follow the W3 school. Here we can see some examples, and of course you can find that HTML tag, opening tag here, and the close tag here. In between the HTML tags, we can find head tag, opening tag, and close tag. In between head tag, we can find title tag, and they write that page title here, and of course this title will show here when we load this coding to our browser. So after that we can find that example explained, the doc type HTML. Okay, now we are going to write the HTML5 codings. Here we can find the HTML coding. Doc type HTML. The doc type HTML declaration defines that this document is an HTML5 document. Okay, this line defines that this document is HTML5 document. The HTML element is the root element of an HTML page. HTML elements are the root element of an HTML page. The head element, this is head element. Okay, the head element represents a collection of metadata for the document. Okay, so here we can find the head element contains meta information about the HTML page. Okay, after that the title, yes, the title meta tag, title element. The title element specifies a title for the HTML page, which is shown in the browser's title bar or in the page tab. Okay, so here we can find many more information about title element. The title element represents the document's title or name. Authors should use titles that identify their documents even when they are used out of context. For example, in a user's history or bookmarks or in search results, the document's title is often different from its first heading, since the first heading does not have to stand alone when taken out of context. Okay, so the title element specifies a title for the HTML page which is shown in the browser's title bar or in the page tab. The body element defines the document's body and is a container for all the visible contents such as headings, paragraphs, images, hyperlinks, tables, lists, etc. Okay. Now we will write something in between the body tags, opening tag and close tag. So we will call the H1. Okay, what is H1? The H1 element represents a section heading. Okay, section heading. And if we write here something, we can find in the browser. Okay, so we are going to write Hello Bangladesh. Okay, and we are reloading this. Wow, Hello Bangladesh in bold, and we can find a big size here because of this element H1. Okay, so we explain from here. The H1 element defines a large heading. H1 element defines a large heading. Okay, there is a large heading. So the P element defines a paragraph. Now we are going to write some coding here, P, and enter. Okay, P element. The P element represents a paragraph. Okay, we will call the demo content lorem. Okay, and 100. Enter. Yes, demo content is here. Yes, we can find the demo content here, demo paragraph. So this is a paragraph. Okay, now we are going to learn from W3 school. This is that the P element defines a paragraph. Okay, fine. P elements defines a paragraph. So what is an HTML element? Now we are going to learn what is an HTML element. An HTML element is defined by a start tag, some content, and an end tag. Okay, this is the start tag of this element. Okay, HTML element. Tag name goes here, and this is the closing tag or end tag. We can find here the tag name, and content goes here. Okay, the element, HTML element, is everything from the start tag to the end tag. Okay, so tag name H1, this is the opening tag or start tag, and this is the close tag or the end tag. Okay, you can find this symbol slash, backslash, then you can identify that this is the end tag. Okay, you can find this backslash in the end tag. Okay, so H1 is the HTML element, and this is the opening tag, and this is the close tag. Okay, and this is the P tag, that's mean paragraph element tag. We can find here the P element represents a paragraph. Okay, here we can find many starting tags and end tags and element contents here. Okay, this is H1 start tag, it is h1 end tag. Okay, this is paragraph start tag and its paragraph end tag. This is br tag. It has no element content and no end tag. So here we can see a note. Some HTML elements have no content like the br element. These elements are called empty elements. Empty elements do not have an end tag. So we can learn from here that empty elements have no end tag, such as br. br is one kind of tag which have no element content and end tags. Okay. After that, we can see here that web browsers. The purpose of a web browser such as Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, is to read HTML documents and display them correctly. A browser does not display the HTML tags but use them to determine how to display the document. My first heading, my first paragraph. Okay, we can copy this, or we don't have permission to copy from this document. Okay, so yes, we can copy from here and paste here. Okay, yes, we can find this is a heading. I change this and we can see the result on the browser, and this is a paragraph. Copy, and we can copy all the element from here and Control V, paste here and see the difference. This is a paragraph. Okay, this is a paragraph and this is another paragraph. Okay, so the HTML page structure below is a visualization of an HTML page structure. HTML opening tag, HTML code tag, end tag, head opening tag, head close tag. In between head tag we can find title open tag and close tag and title page that will show here. We can copy this from here and we can paste here. Control V, yes, paste title, it's changed. Okay, now here we can find a note. The content inside the body section will be displayed in a browser. The content inside the title element will be shown in the browser's title bar or in the page tab. Okay, so HTML history. Since the early days of World Wide Web, WWW, there have been many versions of HTML, and we are going to use the HTML5 to up to HTML 5.2 version, 2014 to 2017, and still now we are using HTML5. So thank you so much that you are listening my first web designing tutorial. Hope in the next tutorial we can learn much more from this channel, and please subscribe my channel and be with me to learn various types of softwares, coding, programming, Okay, thank you so much. We will talk each other in another tutorial. Thank you so much.